Ken, today you and Rachin, that partnership. If you could take us through what was the conversations like, because you lost a early wicket, and then was it just another case of knowing the conditions too well, like having played here for the last few weeks? So how did that help?
Um, yeah, we've had some experience here, which was nice, and it is a high-scoring ground historically. But the wicket was used. We just wanted to try and get in on it, and then with the speed of the outfield and the even sort of pace of the wicket once you'd spent some time out there, meant that we were able to sort of build that partnership and try and sort of increase the run rate throughout the innings, and the guys coming in that obviously come out and play a few shots. So it was a great sort of all-round team performance today.
Ken, congratulations. You scored 100 here against South Africa in that try series. You called that pitch really good, very good for batting, especially during that afternoon session when you were batting here as well again. Was this a similar wicket to that one?
Yeah, I think that last game the batting conditions were outstanding, and I think this was also a good pitch, but you did get the sense that the cutters and things were holding a little bit more, but still a very good pitch for batting, and I think it just took a little bit more time to start and get a rhythm, and once we were sort of able to do that and try and put South Africa under a little bit of pressure. They're a formidable team, and they've got match winners throughout, so it was nice we were able to get some good partnerships together in that first innings, knowing that regardless of how many we got, it was always going to be a tough job in that second innings. They've got such a strong batting lineup too, so some really good contributions throughout.
Congratulations on reaching another ICC final firstly. Secondly, you've already played one match against India in Dubai, and you know the conditions better than South Africa probably because they hadn't played over there. So what differently would New Zealand do as a team while playing against India in the final, and how's that different that you have played on?
Yeah, definitely the conditions are a lot different, but that's sort of the nature of the beast. I think in any tournament that you have, conditions change a little bit throughout. Somebody's cat. And for us it was nice to have that last match against India. There's some really good bits there. India are an outstanding team and playing really well. So for us it's important we just they know this place well. They're everywhere. So look, it's important we try and take away some learnings from that last game. Park this match, a final, anything can happen, and it was a great atmosphere last game, and I'm sure it'll be a good one again.
Here again. It seems like South Africa is favourite opponent to bat against. You scored 3 consecutive ODI centuries against them. So any specific reason behind them?
In ODIs?
Yes, ODIs, 3 centuries. You scored 3 consecutive centuries against South Africa.
No, I don't think so. My focus is just trying to go out and do the job for the team. I'm not totally aware of those numbers. I think there are probably large gaps in between. So it's just trying to build partnerships, try and make contributions for the side, and I think everybody sort of shares in that focus, and I guess we bring it back today, and it was a great sort of all-round team performance, but knowing that we park it now and we look forward to the next one in quite different conditions against a different opposition.
Your captain, Mitch, is bowling excellent in Pakistan. What do you think the secret behind this good bowling in Pakistan?
Yeah, he's an outstanding operator, a great reader of the game and of batsmen, and he's done it for so many years now. And so, the way he changes his pace, I think, is key. We saw that when you did sort of take the pace off, it did react a little bit. So we saw a turn every now and again, which was probably a little bit different to the previous games that we had here. But He's a world-class spinner and a big part of our attack and obviously the leader of our team now too.
Well, Kane, you have a stellar record and you have scored another ton tonight. I would like to ask you about this young guy, Rachin, the way he was playing with you, what was going on between you guys, what you were suggesting him or what you were telling him, just calm down and play your natural innings. Because it's really important a senior pro is joining a junior guy and playing well. So how do you see his talent? Secondly, probably this is your last ICC Champions Trophy. This is my thinking. So would you like to end this Champions Trophy on a very high note against India?
Yeah, regardless of whether it's my last or not, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? It's a final, so it's exciting. If we go back to Rachin, an incredibly special talent. It's always great to bat with him, and he goes out and he puts the team first, and he plays with that freedom. When we were out there batting together, there were moments where there were some good spells, and it was sort of a little bit challenging. We tried to feed off each other and keep each other focused on the job. And he's so gifted, really, really confident, clear in what he's trying to do, and we've seen it on so many occasions. And in big tournaments where he stood up and shone, and we've seen it here again in this one, and hopefully he can continue that moving forward into this next match. But a special talent, not only that, but contribution with the ball too, and we missed him while he had his little injury for a while there, but just took a couple of weeks off and came back and is batting beautifully, so great to watch, best seat in the house at the other end for sure.
Hi Kane, everyone is talking about that India has an advantage because they are playing on the same venue. I will not ask you on the behalf of the New Zealand Cricket Board, but what Kane Williamson is thinking that either the ICC should have been scheduled it more properly, or it's good for you?
It is what it is. Our focus is the next match, the location of that match, the opposition, they're all factors. Obviously we played India once there. The conditions are different, so it's important that we try and take away some of those positives and be nice and clear in how we're trying to operate come 2 or 3 days' time in the final. So, it's the nature of it, and we're looking forward to the final and excited about it.
Do you think India will have an advantage tomorrow for the final on 9th of March?
I suppose having played there on a number of occasions, there's real clarity in how they want to operate. A little bit like our opportunity here, having played a number of times at this venue as well, and I think that's part and parcel in cricket. So, it's just not something we're really looking too closely at. It's about the cricket that we want to play and take into account, obviously, the opposition, but be nice and smart come that final.
Well, Kane, before the last encounter between New Zealand and India, you guys have faced each other back in 2000 Champions Trophy final, and New Zealand won that final against India. So you will be facing India in second time in the Champions Trophy in the final match. So are we going to see the same result which we have seen back in 2000?
Yeah, be good, wouldn't it? Obviously, it was a long time ago, and a great victory for our country. But here now, lots of things are different, and like I say, we'll celebrate tonight, but we'll be changing our focus quickly to this next match, which is an exciting opportunity for us.
Awesome. Thanks everyone.